First Nations and our people that been living here for thousands of years. Stand up. We've been fighting for our freedom since the Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria. Stand up. Like Geronimo, Sitting Bull, Red Cloud, Crazy Horse, Leonard Peltier. Stand up. Now they poisoning the waters for our sons and our daughters, so we on the frontier. We won. One nation, one cause, one people, one tribe. Now it's us against the pipeline. Get on your feet for Standing Rock, and we'll show you how strong we could be when we unify.
To all my native people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. To all my tribal people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. To all my native people, to all the original people, to all my indigenous people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. Stand up, 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 stand up.
From the beginning we was winning this game on planet Earth. It's been spinning, we've been living and dying, but giving birth the first of many nations. Celebrating them days when all that got made came after what God made. These days we cater to these internet memes, internet streams. It seems them streams aren't clean. We need the whole story seen. We're hassling before water has gasoline in it. Malcolm X moment, Martin Luther King with a dream and war boning. Wounded knee plus Alcatraz doggone it. This is for the rock, with prayers we stand on it.
Oh yeah, we playing on it, the earth we camp on it. In a sweat lodge singing our songs with grandfathers. Heat rocks all in the spot, we splash on them with a beatbox from my boy, we jam on it. Said a prayer for the black snake killers. Train on the front lines, they are the realest. Stand for your people, stand for your family. Stand with Standing Rock, stand for humanity. Hey.
It takes a group of people who actually care about, Mother Earth and life and water being sacred and the land being sacred to say, we stand up.
To all my native people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. To all my tribal people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. To all my native people, to all the original people, to these people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. Stand up, 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 stand up.
Mini Wachoni, water is life.
Mini Wachoni.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Water is life.
I stand.
I stand with Standing Rock.
I stand with Standing Rock.
I stand with Standing Rock. Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
I stand with Standing Rock. Stand up.
To all my native people,
Woke up the giant, we won't go quiet.
to all my tribal people,
Don't mistake our peace as we stand defiant.
to all my native people,
It's the calm before the storm, and I can hear it coming.
to all my tribal people.
I'm ready for the battle when we ain't running.
Stand up, 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 Standing Rock, Standing Rock, Standing Rock, we're standing feet as history is on a sad repeat. Is it liberty or we just acting free as our land depletes from these hands of greed? See, fate is found, how we face the hounds. Take a vow for these sacred grounds. Make a sound that'll shake them out. Say aloud, what can save us now? What can save us now?
With the stroke of a pen, Trump's trying to undo everything we've worked so hard for. But as indigenous people, our existence is our resistance. We protect Mother Earth and the water because it's who we are and we have no other choice. I'm facing 7 years in prison, yet I remain dedicated to peace and prayer. Pray with us.
One family. If we don't stand, who will? On earth.
Don't worry, it's totally not because I was partially asleep. But I hope you guys are enjoying the game, and thank you, game, for letting me know. I will say it again. You really deserve that gifted sub. So I hope you enjoy the new emotes. Is anyone else hearing that popping audio, or is it just me? Is the... How are you, Thunderbooms? I hope you're doing well. Hi everyone, I am Chiefy. I am a trans VTuber, and we are playing Mass Effect on Insanity difficulty. Now, as far as I remember from playing this, we just finished rescuing Liara. So, we are doing something next. Oh yeah, Novaria or Pharos. But I think I'm going to explore the rest of the galaxy and find random shit. Bleh. So I still have some stuff to grab. But yeah, game, you deserved it because you've been there thick and thin. You're there cheering me on, especially when I was down. So, enjoy the new emotes that we recently just got. This is for if you subscribe, Thunderbuns. If you subscribe, you'll be getting 2 new emotes from my stream. Don't know if it's working perfectly for animated. I might have to reload my app. Let's see, Discord, no, just Discord on the phone. So Twitch can still open, so it might just be a refresh thing. So we shall open it back up. And there we go, now that it's all moving in my face. Yep, there we go. So enjoy. And I forgot to mute my TV. That's why I was possibly hearing. I can unlock medicine, but it won't do jack shit. I can get close to barrier, but that won't do again jack shit. Rada. We'll just do it. But yeah, you can now use those new emotes as much as you want for all of this next month of September game, so I hope you enjoy it. As a little going to school or going to college present while you're busy doing assignments. So next time when you want to lurk, you can just spam those emotes and I'll know that you're lurking around having a good time. Oh, there it is. We'll just grab this lighter. I don't know what this lighter is. We'll just grab a random lighter. Hurricane. Just edging people. I mean, that's kind of why I requested my. I think a lot of people call their artists their VTuber parents, like not they're not related by blood, by being their actual parents. Like, they're not like my real parents, but they are the ones that, in a matter of sense, created the model that you all see today. They're the ones that created this, and Rafa helped created the animated emotes and the model that you see today. And he is technically my VTuber father. Incendiary explosives. Nice. We got Quarian armor. But let's go with my love interest. I'm gonna go see my love interest. Not him. He's not the love interest. Don't get me wrong, he's nice and all, but he is so fucking boring and plain. To be honest, if he was a romance option in the second game, I would gladly take him versus the other options in the second game.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Oh, hell yeah.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
This is how you raise up an alien. You just go all Han Solo and you just say, I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
You don't go Peter Griffin.
It means a
Han
lot
Solo,
to hear you
just
say that, Commander.
Fuck off.
Thank you.
You never pull Peter Griffin. Fuck off. I mean, unless your girl really likes it that way. Or guy. Unless your significant other really likes being verbally abused. Other than that, no touchy. I'm just going to fix my headset real quick because it's kind of underneath my wired mouse. I finally got me a wired mouse. It's just a little rinky-dinky, little like $20 wired mouse. Just something that I can use. So I'm enjoying it. Well, if you're trying to rizz up that significant person that you like, whether it be a guy, girl, Apache helicopter, foosball, Nerf ball, or however they want to identify, and I mean those actual real things being real, weirdly weird people obsessions. I have no idea why there's a lot of people obsessed like that, but to each their own.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
I have a question. Do y'all think Liara's eyebrows are painted on? Are they body markings? Or are they just that perfectly
Sounds
thin
dangerous
/ small?
and lonely.
I want to know. Like,
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis
Like,
Tau.
it looks like
I never found
someone,
myself
when
in any
they
situation my
accidentally shave their
biotics could not
eyebrows,
handle. As for the
and they
solitude,
realize,
well,
oh,
that is one
fuck.
aspect that most
And they
appealed
have
to
to
me.
get the Sharpie or the eyeliner thing and
Sometimes I just
make
need
eyebrows.
to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people.
Wow.
Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
No.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepherd. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepherd. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Hold on, now I gotta read chat. What did I miss? Fine, you can look at mine all you want, game.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Okay, let's talk about your culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Most people will be like, that's gross. Mine, I'm like, how does it work?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Wait a second. Does that mean technically, because the species is like if they were dating us and our species is short-lived, and we're dating like let's say a matriarch, does that mean we're technically dating a cougar slash granny, and they're basically dating a little kid? And would it even be worse with Solarians, since Solarians only live 40 human years?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Yeah.
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Oh, so you don't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Yeah, something's definitely brewing. Something's definitely left inside during that union.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my
Benezia never told
union.
you?
Sorry, I am. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before. Although we seek to understand others, we still require a partner to reproduce.
I don't understand.
We then pass these traits onto our daughter.
What happens?
Others can be more long-term.
Do you know who Matriarch
She rarely spoke of her partner.
Benezia?
It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by. Many Asari raised their
I should
children.
go.
Goodbye, Shepherd.
What? No, we don't talk to him. Yes, because I see Garrus as a homie. I mean, if he was an option. Four sets of beach balls. very fertile. Said that they usually have up to 1,000 kids. I ain't gonna say anything else any more than that.
Commander, nice work out. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
There we go. I'm gonna act all innocent. I'm gonna act all innocent.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
Yep, there's a difference between doing the job fast and right and fast. There's a difference. Because if you do things fast first, you're gonna fuck up before you ever get shit right. But if you do shit right the first time and get shit done fast, you will hardly ever fucking fuck up. There's your tip.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Where did I put my blue vein? Blue vein! Bluey! Okay, I have 31,000 and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. That's $304,000 for a fucking sniper rifle. What do they think I'm made of? I'm just gonna make sure everyone has their weapons first. Tally! Scimitar! Hammer of Justice! Hell yeah! I think we'll give her the armor plating because she tends to get broken a lot. We'll put in radioactive rounds, a combat sensor, anti-personnel rounds, combat sensor, chemical rounds, high caliber barrel, high caliber. Now give Liara Lancer Mark III, a Huracan, an edge pistol so she can edge people. I really love playing this game. I haven't played this in a while. Didn't scare me. There we go. Give him an edge pistol so he can edge people. He has a scimitar, so we're good. Banshee, Hurricane Mark II. Yeah, we can look at the other shit that I'm not going to use, which is Survivor, just shit compared to that. We'll put on that. Here, he'll be blue before he dies. He's blue, ba-da-dee-da-dee-da, ba-da-dee-ba-dee-da, dee-boo-ba-dee-da. Do I have any Krogan? Alright, we can sell everything else. So I think that's everything else.
Looking for supplies?
I'm looking to sell some supplies.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, I don't need the pistols anymore, nor the shotguns. Don't need this, this, this. For a second there, gave me fucking hope. Made me think I could afford it. I am the storm that is a project. Fuck it. Tempted to say fuck it. Fuck it. 18, 156, 156. I want to get this armor just because it says limited. But the name of the armor is very sus.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
Shoot.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Okay, this is a lot of soot that built up on this thing. Alrighty. Put it back in and it's good to go. Put some new weed in. Doo-da, doo-da.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
I see where you mean, but in this big-ass galaxy, we need all the help we can get as we're an infinitesimal little microscopic speck in this fucking universe.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies.
True.
As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
This mouse away real quick, and there we go. Sorry about that. But we'll say this.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Go.
You're lucky. I lost my family on Mendoir. Are you related to anyone I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. I read about Mendoir. The Alliance screwed the pooch on that one. Should have had a bigger garrison. Is that why you're out here? To take the fight to the pirates?
Oh yeah, chat, I forgot to mention, my character is a sole survivor to the max. We're talking, I'm a country bumpkin kid who lost their entire family and all their friends and their entire community, only to then enlist and then lose their entire battalion and then to be the sole survivor. Just trauma upon trauma.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Macapag boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Thanks?
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Dismissed, Chief.
Hey!
Ma'am.
Rex! Buddy old pal. With a face so stern, he can kill you with one stare. Grrr. Gah. Zoom, 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 zoom. I would say with Garrus, I still see him as like a bro. He's a bro. But he's a bro that you can totally be gay with.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Oh.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I don't think so. Maybe? Yeah, I got nothing. I see your point, Rex.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are you people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger.
Yep.
We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
And with this conversation, you can associate it with a lot of places, with a lot of backgrounds. Like, from my end, this is not only the community that I live in, but also First Nations that I've known for some people that come from all over North America. And you can give them the same kind of hyperbole of, but mix it with a little thing of, would you want to help your community and do something that you think is good? Like, let's go with an example of making a brand new school for children to go to, or making a brand new hospital for kids in reservations to go to. Or would you rather have this entire truck flat of beer? 80% of the time they're gonna choose the beer. And some of us back in the day did basically sell ourselves out to the government or work out as mercenaries. Again, for the government. And some of us still do it now to this day, but we don't do it necessarily to the government. We do it against our own people. Or we do it against other communities with gang members and stuff. But that's a whole other topic for another night, another day.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we We can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
And cooking is bad.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Listening to this, so I'm going to mute my mic real quick.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment.
If you're still lurking,
we just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original
I want to say, chat, that if I've ever had the chance to ever play this game on PC, I would definitely add the mod. And I would make sure that all 3 games would have the ability to romance Tally as female Shepard.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important. Birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
I'm gonna say, do they always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Y'all are democratic?
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times. Tell you all I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Right, tell me.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix. Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more.
What made them rebel?
As we built more... One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I hate knowing that we're actually at this point in AI, too.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiles searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Sarah.
What does that tell you? They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. See you later.
Alrighty. She has a lot of hot ideals. But anywho, let's continue on exploring the system. Because let's see, we killed that pirate, rescued Liara. Do I have one more place to explore? I think I'll quickly talk with Joker before we do anything.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my metal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
You sure you want that, buddy?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that.
Hell yeah.
So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew.
You want me as your pilot. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
This is a real disease. And scientists and doctors still, as far as I know from reading some papers and some articles right now, they still don't know what causes it. Kind of. Like, they know it's a genetic disorder / bone disorder, but they don't know how to cure it. And like I said, they don't know what causes it. They have some ballpark that it could be genetic, but let Seth Green, Joker, do the talking because, oh yeah, fun fact, Joker is played by Canadian comedian Seth Green. Well, I think he's Canadian. Not Seth Rogen, Seth Green. If not, I'm pretty sure he's a little American kid. But I'm pretty sure he's Canadian. He's with Mike Myers. They're both Canadian. But he's playing Joker, and he loved playing this character, and he really loves the sci-fi genre a lot. But yeah, listen to what Joker says about Vrolich syndrome.
I need to know more about this Vrolich syndrome.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I'm not trying to make you
Whatever you want, Commander.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Yeah.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alrighty. Let's actually do some exploring for like maybe an hour. Well, hopefully an hour. Because I am weirdly tired, but I'm not tired. We explored this. This is Sparta! Tremaine. Nothing here. We got a protein data disk.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Lithium! Batteries! Square, circle, triangle, triangle. Yay! I am Their name's Jeff.
radioactive material.
are full on repairs. Fucking hate space parks.
Securing point.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
Okay. Yay, found some gas. Rare metal, I think. Where are you? Nothing here. Matriarch's writing. Okay, that's a world. I have no idea what's over here. We have gold. We're bringing a Krogan. You always bring a Krogan. Kind of like the Mass Effects meme of, we have a Hulk. That works. What are you? 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 What are you bleeding.
Just die, you stupid word!
Research base, another anomaly, some debris. We were over here, so there's we have 56.
This place looks abandoned.
All targets eliminated.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Could be answers at the excavation site.
Rex, I think you should have this one. Hammer of Justice.
heard of this before. Whatever alien technology the survey team unearthed must have turned them into mindless fanatics, machine cultists.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Super cold now. Light back on. Aha. I shall check all the areas before we actually push on. Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Catching you up.
It's nothing serious.
Metagel deployed.
Oh, that accounts for all the Exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic huts by the device similar to those used on the Geth, by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on the frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery.
I owe you.
Done just the way I like 'em.
Alright, triangle, square, square, X, square, triangle. Alrighty. We'll investigate the last two anomalies at this place and we'll get the hell out of here.
got unique armor. Whew. Oh. This device is transmitting a tight beam signal into geosynchronous orbit that disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash into nearby. So what, no touchy? Have fun being smithereens.
Area secured.
We gotta weave.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, we've got a situation that requires your expertise. A group of fanatical biotics have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies. They're afraid of sustained damage and is dead in space. Get in there and take them down.
Okay, what are their demands?
What are the biotics asking for?
They're L2 biotics, and most of them are suffering major side effects from the implants. The subcommittee denied a request for reparations to all L2 biotics.
God damn it.
Apparently
Government.
they'd like the chairman to reconsider.
Goddamn government.
Understood, Admiral. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate you taking the time, Commander. I'm sending you the last known coordinates of the freighter. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Light metal. Protein additives. Okay, there's nothing there. Let's be quick, but let's do it right. Check your corners, do it smart.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
God damn it, I'm just getting spammed in the corner! Damn you little terrorists.
Get me next time.
Still got time. Check everything. Kinetic stabilizers, nothing here. They're not in this room. Checking pilot's quarters. Securing black box. Moving into last target room.
Form up.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all gonna regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you?
I'm an L2 like you. Trust me. The commander can make sure that Burns follows through.
Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
Honestly, this is as much as you get.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
Then you weren't doing your job. A 5th Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
Fuck. Ooh, thought I missed that. The stiletto. Tsunami. But I think I'll prefer the thunder. replenish my Metagel because I'm all out. Hold on to my tsunami. Eh. Just had to make sure any of those armors were good.
Looking for supplies?
Hell yeah!
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Fusion explosive. I can almost buy the pistol, but I kind of want to get the assault rifle.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
somewhere over here. Clear out the Voyager cluster. Gemini, Argus, Kepler, Armstrong, Hawking. I'm gonna probably go back to the Citadel.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space.
Oh.
We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
Kablooey.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral, and we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
The decryptions to the hardest difficulty just so that we can do it. I think we'll end the stream after we beat this mission.
The signal is coming from a mine?
A trap. It has to be.
I concur. This did not crash. Someone moved it here.
Your grasp of the obvious is inspiring. There's still a nuke down there. Check your corners and watch your back.
All right, Shepard.
Thing of too quiet. But while I'm here, might as well check, make sure it's all clear. And that I'm not going to miss anything.
Seismic charge. Someone did that on purpose.
Shepard, at last.
Have we met?
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human specter?
You'll see me again, Halliot. Count on it.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We find a way out. Someone up there needs my boot up his ass. See if there's anything in here we can use.
I'll disable the bomb. Fuck. Okay. Square. Circle. 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 Triangle. Circle. X. Circle. Square. Circle. Okay, that's the first bit. Second bit. Triangle. Square. Square. Triangle. Circle. X. X. Circle. Triangle. X. Last one. Hold on to your butts. Square. Square. Circle. Circle. X. X. Square. Square. Triangle. Circle. And just note, chat, the button sequence is always randomized. It's never the same sequence. So your sequence could be different from my sequence if you have this game. Just thought I'd let y'all know. play it smart. And I didn't say.
The signal is coming from a mine? I concur. This did not...
All right, Shepard.
Shepard. At last.
Have we met?
My name. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? That's the one. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble. I was ruined when your kind. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
Triangle, circle, X, triangle, square, triangle, triangle, X, X. Because if you mess up a single time on one of these hard points, the nuke goes off, so kablooey, and you have to restart all over again. Circle, X, X, triangle, X, square, circle, X, circle, circle.
To me!
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises before we realized what had happened. That's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Alrighty. Even though it's only been a couple hours, we're gonna end it for tonight because it is 1:45 to midnight. And I am EP. So we're gonna raid someone. I have no idea who. Yay, raid time. It's raid time. So thank you everyone that showed up. I hope you all enjoyed my emotes debut. We're currently on our second death counter. Well, our second death for the Insanity difficulty run, playthrough, whatever you want to call it, stream/VOD. So YouTube people, I hope you enjoy this whole VOD. It's only a short VOD. But we will be doing this again, hopefully sometime next week. But yeah, to everyone on stream, thank you for everyone who showed up. And to the YouTube crowd, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and please leave a comment down below if you want me to play and /stream a different game, and I will gladly do it. See you later, fuckers. Bye.